Okay, so we're getting ready to go to the field. Teresa's going to run this one. Timothy is going to run the Heston. Yes, the Heston. I am probably just going to start grabbing bales. I've got this 7410 here, and I can go grab bales with that. I just want to make sure that this thing is running correctly before I go and do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that to the field. Timothy's going to meet me over there with this as soon as he gets air in his damn tires. And yeah. Not that tire, the damn baler tire. You good? Alright, let's get the hell out of here. We'll see how we make out with this guy. It should bale just fine. Timmy Cornpicker ran this a little bit earlier this spring. I don't think he had any problems, or this summer. I don't think he had any problems. He had some, when we went down to North Carolina, he had some stuff that got rained on like 25 times, and he just wanted to get it off. I have no idea where it is, but I'm pretty sure I gotta go pick it up. Sometimes life throws you lemons, and you end up doing something you really didn't feel like doing today, like driving a truck. So anyways, I got a call from mushroom grower. It's like, hey, we need hay. We need hay now. And yeah, so I dropped everything I was doing, and Teresa's baling, Timothy's baling. Dad was mowing. Grant took over for him. Grant raked all morning and into the afternoon, so he got the hay raked. And yeah, so Teresa's doing her thing, they're doing their thing. Cody was actually mowing as well, so there's a lot that's hitting the ground. A lot of material hitting the ground, and I had to go do this, which is no big deal. It had to be done anyway. Crazy thing is that I'm in the Mac, and I had a problem with the Mac, which, you know, this morning I just had this feeling I needed to take this truck before I turned Lewis loose on it, just because. And when I was up on the scale, I noticed that there was some kind of a fluid leaking out from underneath the cab, and that's never any good. So I got up and thought that it was diesel fuel. I thought, how the hell is diesel fuel shooting up there? And so I look a little closer, and I can't tell. And anyways, I get up to the top there where I unstrap my load, and I notice it isn't diesel fuel. I tasted it, and I thought, well, that's not hot. It's actually cold. So why in the hell is this stuff cold? And it was antifreeze. So I have sprung a leak in the heater coil, in the heater core for the bunk on this truck. And that is what has happened. I'm just going to call this video a day in my life. Holy moly! So now I've got to go pull Grant out of the mud because he just gets stuck. That's all there is to it. That kid gets stuck. Stuckmaster. That's what we called him when we were in North Carolina. That's what we're calling him today. Stuckmaster Grant. Tim is Stackmaster Tim. I'm just jack of all trades, and Grant is Stuckmaster. So I'll meet you over there. I actually left the damn that's in the other truck, my tripod, because I want to get this. I'm going to pull it out with this truck, though. Hopefully it's not that bad. That wasn't even worth filming. I didn't. Get the fuck out of my way! Hey, knucklehead. Anyway, so that's it. We got a hemp dog bane problem here. I sprayed the piss out of it. But it just came back. I mean, this stuff is just awful. Awful, awful. I sprayed a lot of 2,4-D on here, and it's still awful. Just awful. Anyway, alright, looks like we're going to get some footage here. He did have a problem. See all that twine up there? One of the little pins that holds the knotter rack down had fallen out and caused some issues. There he goes. These old slugs. Sounds like it's working. There it goes. Why that needle doesn't look like it's... There's 3 that aren't down. Why is that? I hope everything's all right. That's weird. He's gonna have a problem. So I'm pretty sure there's a tucker finger issue here. Did something. These damn things. Oh, you dirty bastard. Make sure I don't have any. Okay. So we got these. He's gonna get the bottom ones, and it should be okay up here. Heston & Co. So that's weird. Probably just gonna make a short bail. So I figure while he's doing that, I'll do this. I'm gonna come in here. This field, this farm, there was a time when this particular field that I'm in right now, this was like the best corn I had ever combined in my life. Now, yeah, got a little bit of a wide spot. There's some weed pressure here, nothing that's gonna cause a problem, but this freaking hemp dog bane is a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. There's deer pressure in here, and had problems. I'm gonna get through here. Give me a second to get through to the problem there. Somebody ran through there at about 9 million miles an hour. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna get over here. And unfortunately for me, this is my plague. Uh-oh. Sounds like he just quit. Something happened. I got a feeling he's gonna have problems with that thing. Okay, so I had a chain skip off right here in this field. So every 22 rows, I got 2 rows that are blank. So, you know, what am I gonna do? But the corn looks good. This is the type of weeds that I have. I've got horse nettle and hemp dog bane in here. And there's Canada thistle. The herbicide did not take care of it. It is a suppressor of those. But the corn looks really good. Got a nice color, got a decent height. I would like to see the ear a little taller than this. This is a 106-day variety. No compost on this. No compost on this. But it looks like it's looking like it's throwing some pretty good ears throughout. I know some people are probably saying, oh wow, that's awful thick. Well, it is awful thick. There's a reason for this. I'm also producing fodder from this as well. But it's throwing ears, dude. This is a later, these stalks here, because it was so dry when I planted it, that is my problem. I've got a lot of later emerging stalks. This one here, still healthy, just shaded, hasn't tasseled yet, but there's plenty of pollen here. Everything is doing well as far as I'm concerned. It looks fairly decent. This was a little bit later planted than some of the other stuff, but man, nope, he's going again. So yeah, that's what I've got. There's plenty of moisture in this soil. I know there's some guys saying, oh, you planted that too thick. Dual purpose, ladies and gentlemen. There's a Piper Cub. There it is, J3. Nice. There was a purpose. I did that because I want to maximize my yield, both with the grain and with the fodder. Next year I will be reducing the rate, because if we don't get the rain that we've gotten like I have this year, next year I'm going to reduce the seed count down to 35,000. I thought that was I think I will have done better with the 35,000 over the 37.7 in drier weather. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I cannot say that I am displeased. My whole point in upping the seed rate to 37.7 was to avoid these double ears. But these varieties, I don't know. For some reason, I just can't cure myself of that. Whether it's the fertilizer there's too much fertilizer on here, or whether it's just, and there's not too much fertilizer, let's put it that way. The moisture's here, the seed is here, the ears are here. I mean, it doesn't matter where I walk, each one of them has a decent ear on it. Each one of them. This one here is not going to mount to anything. These were later emerging ones. But yeah, there's the ears here. So as long as we get a couple more rains, we will be sitting pretty. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say about this. I just wish this field was so rough, and Timmy Cornpicker knows where I'm at. This was plowed in weird directions, per instructions of property owner, I guess. At least that's what Tim said. And you know, you can't. Hey, when property owner says I want you to do it this way, that's what you got to do, especially if they're paying for it. So this is deer damage on the corners. You can see here, deer have ravaged this, got in here, pulled the top of the stalk down. If I had grown, that was another thing for the higher population, was to actually deter the deer. Deer are lazy. They don't like to penetrate a field. They don't like to work for their food. They'll go out in the middle of a field that's easy to get to, and they'll go in end rows like this. I generally seal them off, but for some stupid reason I didn't here. I might have been in a hurry. I know I was planting this early in the morning. Even in the shaded areas, it's actually pretty decent. But these weeds are really, I don't like weeds. And that's disheartening. I think next year when I spray my herbicide, I'm going to actually wait a little bit. I'm going to wait until it's up maybe 6-8 inches before I put that residual down. And I got to see how Tim's making out. I got to go pull some, he's got it going again, but I'm going to have to, yeah, it's nodding, it's doing its thing. Here, I'll shut my mouth and zoom in on him. Look at that freaking battery's dead already. So he's just about ready to shit out another bale. This is what baling 20 years ago looked like. And we were high tech at that point. 20 years ago, 4960, running, I didn't run a Heston, I ran a New Holland. But look at that bad boy. And I've souped up this baler so that she really, really cranks out a nice square bale. You cannot fault this baler at all. It is doing very well. When they say it's a Heston 1 ton, it's a Heston 1 ton. And it's a Pandy power press, as somebody had coined that slogan, I guess. Because if you see those black boards on the back, those have been added on by me and my guys to produce a tighter, squarer bale. I'd put this baler up against any new one as far as the density of the bales. I wouldn't say any of the new ones, but it would definitely, yeah, he's missing a string on the end there. I'm hoping that when that falls off, the next bale looks better. Geez, I'm doing a terrible job of filming here. He's going to go ahead and clean that up. But anyways, he's working again. I have to go get my, oops. Oh my God, you saw my nostrils. Zooming in on YouTube are not good things. But he has my telephone. It's in there charging because I don't have a charging cable in this truck. And I need to do that. But holy cow, this has been one long ass day. I started my day with a wicked headache. I've ended it with no headache, but a lot of things going on. And yeah, Dad was over and cleaned that up real nice for me. There was a couple trees that had fallen out in this field, and he straightened it up. I'm hoping that he doesn't jam that thing up. Did he jam it up? I'm hoping he didn't jam it up. Don't jam it up, Tim. I'm hoping that you can watch this sucker fall off of there, because it is quite an impressive bale. Yeah. I see that I think he's abandoning it. So let's see what we get here. That's what happened. He says, I didn't have any problems all day. And if you know anything about these Hestons and these older balers, when the dew starts to set on, they quit. They're just like, hey, you know what? I've had enough for the day. It's time for me to go home. And that's what they do. But pretty square bale for a 20-plus year old machine. I think that's a 90. Is that an 02? 2000, 2002, something like that. I can't remember now. I'll have to take a look at it, but I don't know. It might be that's a 4910. That might be a 98 model. I'm not entirely sure. It looks like he's eating it. Yep. You can see the boards that me and the guys put on there. And those go into the bale chamber quite a ways, and there's actually I put hay wedges on the inside too, angle iron hay wedges on the inside of it, so that it would really press those bales and make them tight. I figured if we're going to do it, we might as well do it to the point where it's going to produce a decent bale. And yeah, so we'll let him finish that up. We'll go over to this bale here real quick. My wife is over at the other farm with the crone, which, you know, crones are impressive to begin with. They don't give a damn. He could just, yeah, she would just have this all baled up by now. But obviously 20-year-old machines don't work quite that good. But it's full clear up to the top. It's not loose at all. It's stuffing good. Now this is going to create a screwed up looking bale because he's rebaling, which a lot of local guys, let's put it that way, 2-3 local guys that I know of other than myself will just push those broken bales into the bushes because it's too hard to rebale. They're running older balers and, oh, there it goes. Uh-oh. Yep, there, it tied. It tied. Did it tie on that last one? Yep, all of them tied. All 6 of them went. Good. So when he comes up this windrow, I'm going to grab my phone and get my ass out of here. But he likes running this old rig. He likes running this old rig. It's his thing. He likes old stuff. I like the newer stuff personally. So anyway, oh shit, I've lost my clip. I lost my clip. I hope it's in here. I hope I didn't drop it. Oh no. You know what? I did lose it. I did lose it. Where did I lose it though? Shoot. Hopefully I lost it right here. If not, it's in that cornfield and I ain't never getting it back. Yep, lost it in the cornfield. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Oh well. At least I didn't lose the phone. God darn it.